Welcome to Ship It Stadium. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Tigers taking on the Tigers. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boog, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
First pitch coming your way next. So, almost ready to get underway and towing the slab, Jones. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Hart makes the play. One up, one down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. In that leadoff spot, a guy they're looking to get going, Max Clark.
Just a lot of inconsistent at-bats from him lately, and that's led to only 5 hits in his last 10 games. You know he's feeling it. Those hitless nights, man, they can be hard to sleep. But I've heard he is putting in extra time in the cage, trying to right the ship. So I'm interested to see how he looks at the plate in this one.
That one misses. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
2 outs. Base is empty. Next to hit, Kevin McGonigal. And he deals. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. He circles the bases, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
2 outs, nobody on. And next is the designated hitter, Tyler Locklear. Next one is off the plate. And a count 2-1. Smoked on the ground a second. And that is the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. And we're back. And on the mound today, Spencer Geesting. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trusted, and really go after hitters. Not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Joe Daniels. Swings through that one for strike 2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2.
That's a ball.
Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That misses. 3-2 now.
think he wanted that call in the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Clark hauls it in, and there's one away. Let's take a look at our lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Jacob Brady.
Well, he's in pretty good company right now on that AL leaderboard for home runs. Top 5 for the guy, and he's one of the better home run hitters in the league this year. You don't see him missing too many pitches, and when he gets the one that he wants, he doesn't miss it. It goes a long way.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So up next, Michael Scott. That one lifted to left. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And here's the first baseman, Rodrigo Araujo. Schultz with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Next offering is down low.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
Full count.
Hit hard on the ground is short. And quickly one away in the second.
Batting six, the catcher, Tyrone Mironzo.
And now the switch hitting catcher. One now. Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty. Caught him looking for the K. Rodriguez digs in now. Pitch misses there. 2-1. Swing and a ground ball. Takes it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. The Tigers out front, 1-0. Bottom of the inning, and now the center fielder, number 8.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal the bag when he's on first base.
1 and 2's the count.
This one in the air, right field. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One out, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Ground ball, left side. Whips it across, and 2 away now.
Batting six, the second baseman, William Bearboya.
Now it's the second baseman. And that's outside. 2-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that ends the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Sweeney.
High fly ball down the left field line. Under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Junior.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman. Just missed.
That's the ball. 2-1.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Settles under this one. That's out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swing and a foul out of play. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ethan Flowers. Popped up. And that's a foul ball. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. One away.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Jacob Brady, the next to hit. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider's more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Here's the third baseman. That one outside. And now 3-1.
3-1.
Two outs. And that's outside. It is ball 4, and he's on base. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike, throw to second, out, and that'll end the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt, got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
All set for the start of the inning. Now it's going to be number 24. Next offering clips the zone count even at 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Kevin McGonigal.
Kevin McGonigal will hit next. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
1-2.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
That one not close. And that's ball 2. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one almost hit him. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 3 up, 3 down that time. We're midway in the 4th. The Tigers lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now, Joe Daniels. And that is out of play. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And there's a ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That one down the line, and foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back. And that one is out of here. And we are starting over. It's 1-1. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Jackson getting ready to hit. And that's down and away.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Just off the inside edge.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
And he walked him.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And the batter now, Michael Scott. The 1-1.
That's a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now snap throw to first.
Hey,
Jackson dives back in safely. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
And next will be the cleanup hitter. Step off, throw to first, and he's back in easily. That just misses, and it's 2-1. And there's a foul ball. Man at first, one away. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Jacob.
Now the left fielder. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Gets under it and pops it up. In position. That is the inning. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the first baseman, Rodrigo Araujo. That's inside. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Tosses to first, 1 up, 1 down. Here's the catcher.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Now, Rodriguez. 2 down, nobody on. Just missed. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. And that one is lifted in the air. Hart settles underneath it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Halfway home. All even. 1 apiece. And we're back. John Shambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. And set to get us started. Bottom 5. Number 59. The 1-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Now this is in the air down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. 1-2 now. In the air, center field. Clark settles underneath it. He's got it. And there's one down.
The catcher, number 5,
Ethan Flowers now at the plate. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Jacob Brady digs in now. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Ball.
The next offering misses, and the count is even 2-2. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Hammered down the line, could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now the third baseman. In the air, out towards right center. And that is the inning. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the third baseman, Trey Sweeney. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Puts it away for the out.
The batter, number 14, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman.
Tillian.
That's down and in. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's what he definitely should have laid off of.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the center fielder, Max Clark. Swings over the top of that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs. And the slider just misses.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's his 9th strikeout so far. No runs, no hits, no errors. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. All tied 1-1. A new pitcher in the game, Colby Allard. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Now pitching, Colby Allard.
Joe Daniels getting ready to hit.
The shortstop, Joe Daniels.
In the air, right side. Puts it away for the out.
The right fielder, number 1.
Now it's the right fielder, Kenny Jackson. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. That one misses in the dirt.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Next one misses, and that's ball 3.
3-1.
That's a walk. Went with another changeup and missed the spot.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Michael Scott, the next to hit. Scott having a really nice first season in the big leagues. Definitely a Rookie of the Year candidate. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't...
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now batting.
First and second, 1 out. And now the center fielder. On the ground. And that's just foul. Two on, 1 out. Ground ball to first, could be 2. Goes to second for 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. We're through 6 full. All tied 1-1. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, number 24.
Number 24.
Inside.
2-1.
And it's 2-1. And that's outside.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
On the ground to third. Over to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Kevin McGonigal will hit next. Outside low. And it's 2-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one fouled off. 2-2. That one missed.
We got a full count.
That's to third, and that one handled. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Go ahead run on base. Now it's the DH, Tyler Locklear. 1 away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Goes down looking.
Well, not much you can argue with there as a hitter. That pitch was dotted on the inside corner of the plate. I think even if he swings the bat, it blows him up and not really able to do anything with it anyhow. I think if you see that early, then perhaps you can pull those hands a little bit tighter and get the fat part of the bat to it. But I'd say overall, you just have to tip your cap on that one. Great execution.
And here's the first baseman, Rodrigo Arojo. Gets the outside corner with that one. Got him swinging, and he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The left fielder, Jacob Hurtubise.
Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2.
1-2.
And he grounds one back up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now it's the second baseman. Clips the corner. And the count 1-2. On the ground, a short, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. How about that double play?
The pitcher, number 5.
Nice soft hands on the backhand right there in the 6th hole. Starts the double play. It's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
So digging in, Ethan Flowers. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and it's 3-2.
Full count.
Two outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Elvis Peguero.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
And here's the catcher.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And a ball and 2 strikes. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. Strike three. Got him swinging. And one out now.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
And now it's going to be Rodriguez. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
1-2 the count.
All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that's downstairs and outside. And just misses with that one.
That's a really good take.
Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time, and that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Trey.
Now the third baseman, Trey Sweeney. In the air, left field, sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and that's the third out. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Mackenzie McAlpin.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
So digging in, Jacob Brady.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with 1 swing.
Two one.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. Now 1 away.
Now batting, number 23.
One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. He flexes his power with that swing, and they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 2-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Well, he saw a lot of pitches in this at bat, and in this 3-2 count, he got something he could handle, wasn't fooled, did a really nice job in approaching and attacking that baseball.
Back to the top of the order now. Now here is Joe Daniels. That one's in there. 1-2. Way high.
2-2.
That missed by
Count
a
is
lot. Full count, 3-2. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Sizes this one up. Brings it in, and there's 2 down.
The right fielder, number 1, Teddy.
2 down, base is empty. Kenny Jackson now at the plate. And that drops in for a strike. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, McKenzie.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman.
It's so important to stay within yourself, especially for this hitter. Not known to be a power guy or a home run hitter. He needs to set the table by getting on with a walk or a base hit.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That's a little
that's
bit
it.
low.
That's the ball.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch.
2-2.
That's as close as it gets.
Zips it across, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Next to hit, Max Clark. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that right there could end up being a big walk in this game. He's certainly a threat on the bases, especially with them looking to tie this thing up.
Here's the left fielder.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
The 2-1. There's the strike at the knees.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only one out remaining. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Kevin McGonigal.
Big situation right here. You got some speed over there at first base. He represents the tying run. Question is, do you send him and get him in the scoring position, or do you let that batter swing and maybe put you ahead?
Next offering is in for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
One strike away.
2-2.
In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. That one misses. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Good job to fight that one off. Dives and he can't hang on. He can't flip it to the pitcher in time, and they come away without an out.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
So now here's the DH, Tyler Locklear. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. He rocketed that one out of here. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they jump in front in the 9th. It's 4-2. Singy, that's his 50th career homer.
50 might not sound like a huge number, but it's a nice little milestone that a lot of guys don't get to. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for, crushes it, and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. McKenzie done for the night. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
New pitcher on now, Juan Young Tan.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Rodrigo Arrojo getting ready to hit. Outside low.
Ball.
2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So, runner at second, 2 down. And now the switch hitting catcher. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Hart raging back towards the wall, onto the track, and he makes the catch. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 4-2. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, number 33.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Stepping in, Michael Scott.
The designated hitter, Michael.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
And delivers
2-1.
outside. On the ground, right side. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
He's 2 outs away. And next will be the cleanup hitter. Here's a 1-1. Next offering is
2-1.
outside. That's down and
3-1.
in. A slider missed. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Ranging back, hauls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jacob.
So they're down to their final out. And the batter now, number 17. Pitch misses. 2-1. Two-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Next offering is fouled back. This could end it. And look out, as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So it's their last chance in this one. Number 59 digs in now. Tying run at the plate. That one almost got him.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
As a closer, he's out there in that role for a reason, but even they lose the handle on one here and there, especially with all the nasty stuff coming out of bullpens these days. He's making it a little interesting here.
And that one in there at the knees for a strike. Counts full, 3-2. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Ethan Flowers. Two on, 2 outs. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Not close with that one, and it's 2-2. Squirts away a little bit. Tag, save. He's into third of the wild pitch.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. Back to the mound. He's got it. And that is the ball game.
Well, all game, this team had to battle with that 10th man. Those fans making a lot of noise, but they took the lead in the 9th inning, quieted things down, and were able to get those final 3 outs in the bottom half as well. Just a very well executed ball game.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.